Beneath a name, a photograph, and a few faded pages lies a story no one was prepared to uncover.
All asset and project file are available on my Patreon, link in the description. So to create this animation, the asset that you need to prepare first are this. So the first one is the blackboard texture that we are going to use it for the background of the video. And there's an envelope with an open lid and also the file document about the criminal that you're going to talk in the video. And these are the assets that I'm gonna use for additional component so the table doesn't feel empty. So basically that's it for the asset, and you can download all of them on my Patreon and use it for your video as well or to practice your edit. And now let's get jump to the edits. So first let's drag this blackboard texture to the timeline because we're going to use it for the background. And now let's extend the duration to whatever you want. For me, maybe I'm gonna set it to around 6 or 7 seconds. And now you just need to make sure that the ratio is on 16:9. Now you just have to upscale it until it covers the whole frame. And now let's drag the envelope picture to the timeline and then make sure that the duration is aligned with the background. After that, what we need to do for this envelope is to separate the lid from the body into two different layers. So to do that, we need to go to mask and then add mask, and here you can just pick pen, or maybe because the shape of the envelope is square, we can use maybe like rectangle. And now you just need to select the body of the envelope. And after that, let's duplicate the layers and then go to mask and click reverse. And now as you can see, we have the body and the lid of the envelope in two different layers. And the purpose of doing this is so we can slip the files in between them. And now you just need to make sure that the size of the file is smaller than the envelope so we can fit it in. Position the file layers in between the envelope layers and make sure that the lid of the envelope layer is on the bottom and the body of the envelope is on the top. So you will have this look. And now let's add all the decoration assets to the timeline. Let's start with this Polaroid text. And now you just have to position it to whatever you like, and you can also play with the rotation here. And now let's add this coffee on the table, and I'm gonna position it maybe like around here. And now let's add these documents, and I'm gonna position it maybe on the left corner here. And then this magnifying glass, but let's put it in here, or maybe let's put it here. And then I'm gonna rotate the envelope and also the file a little bit like this. I like it this way because it will add more realism to the video. Now after we place all the assets into the timeline, we can start to animate all of them. And the only thing that we're going to animate here is only the envelope and the file, so we don't really have to animate all the decoration. So now let's start by adding keyframe on the transform in all of the layers that we are going to animate, which is the envelope and also the file. And now I'm gonna drag the playhead to around maybe 2 or 3 seconds for the end position. And let's add another keyframe again to all of these layers for the end position. Now let's move the playhead to the starting keyframe and then select all the layers that we are going to animate. And now you just have to reposition them for the starting position. So I'm just gonna position it down here until it disappears from the frame. So it's gonna look like this. And now to smooth out the motion, let's ease all the keyframe here. And now the motion is way smoother than before, but I think it's still too slow. So I'm just gonna drag the keyframe a little bit closer to the starting keyframe here, or specifically to the 2-second marks. Alright, this is perfect. Now let's make the file comes out from the envelope. Move the playhead here. And now let's reposition the file. I'm gonna position like this and then rotate it a little bit. It's gonna look like this. Let's ease the motion. And now it's perfect. And now the next step is we're going to add a camera motion. So the first thing we need to do here is to compound all the clip into one layer. And now let's add starting keyframe here. And then move forward to the duration where the envelope and also the file is on the table. Then add another keyframe. Go back to the starting keyframe and I'm gonna upscale it. So it's gonna look like a zoom in. And now let's ease the motion. So it's gonna look like this. And now for the next motion, I'm gonna zoom into the files. So let's position the playhead here and then upscale it until it's zoomed to the files, and also you can reposition it. And don't forget to ease the keyframe. So it's gonna look like this. Now I think the duration is too long, so I'm just gonna trim it to maybe like 3 seconds. And in this part, I'm gonna continue it to focus on the Casefile. So let's import the Casefile back to the timeline. And I'm gonna zoom and reposition it like this. And so for this picture, I'm gonna separate it into 3 different clips. And each clip is gonna focus on something different. So let's just split the layer first. For the first part here, I'm gonna make it focus to the profile of the criminal. So I'm just gonna upscale it and position it like this. And now let's add a keyframe at the first frame. And I'm gonna create some sort of like up to down motion like this. And now for the second part, I'm gonna focus to the face of the criminal here. So again, let's add a keyframe. And I'm gonna make it like, zoom in or zoom out motion, just simple like that. And now for the third part, I'm gonna focus on the description. So yeah, let's here. I'm gonna rotate it a little bit here. And now let's add keyframe as well, just like before, just a simple motion from left to right. So it's gonna look like this. And now let's move on to the most interesting part of this video. We're going to add some effect here to make the video looks more engaging. So the first effect that I'm gonna add here is the vignette effect. So I'm just gonna use the adjustment layer to create it. Let's scroll to the bottom menu and let's increase the vignette as much as you want. I think 17 to 20 is great, so you can just try it. And now the next effect is hazy, so I'm just gonna use it to create some blurry effect on the edge of the video. So let's just drag it to the timeline, apply to the whole duration, and I'm gonna decrease the blurriness. And please just don't overdo it. And now the next effect is FPS lag. So I'm gonna decrease the frame rate of this video without interrupting the original format. And for this effect, I'm gonna set it to maybe around 15 to 20%. Make sure to not overdo it because it's gonna be so heavy and also will make your video looks bad in my opinion. And now I'm gonna add a play pendulum effect to create the shakiness of the camera, which is the most used effect I think. And for the setting you can just follow mine. I'm gonna set the strength to 10 and then the twist to 0 and the speed to 10 as well and the sharpen to 0. So it's gonna look like this. And now for the last part, I'm gonna add an overlay here that I have, which is the camera UI, because I want to make this video looks like it being recorded by a camera. So you just have to change the blend mode to screen here to remove the black. And then I also gonna decrease the opacity to 50%, so it's not too so anyway it's gonna look like this. And now for the final touch, I think I'm gonna add a transition to when it focus to the case file. Because it's camera, I'm gonna add a blur transition. I think it's gonna fit. Yeah, perfect. Gonna apply it to all of them, so it's gonna look like this. And by the way, this is the final result. And that's the video for today. I hope this video helped you, and thank you guys for watching, and also thanks to my Patreon for supporting this channel. And also if you want to join, you can check the link in the description. You can find a lot of asset and project file there, and I'll see you guys in the next video.